Remember, first, nobody gets hurt. Second, nobody gets caught.
The door was open, the way clear. Amy entered right behind Bethany. The two of them had practiced entering and clearing rooms for several years, and the procedure had become second nature for both of them. Bethany would go in, scan high and to the right, sweeping the room quickly with her light for potential problems. Amy followed a split second later, sweeping in the opposite direction and just a little more thoroughly. Lots of teen girls watch videos from apps on their cell phones and practice hip-hop moves. This was Bethany and Amy's dance, and they rocked it.
Okay, Amy and I go in quiet. Rose and Jamie, stay here and watch our backs until we're sure the next room is clear.
Bethany and Amy couldn't use their clearing procedure as effectively in the next room, as they were confronted with a short, narrow hallway. Bethany's expression said she didn't like being boxed in, but they didn't have a choice, so she moved ahead. Bethany snapped her light on a higher setting, casting a beam directly across from the entrance, illuminating their target. It was almost too easy. Rose drew in with the others to admire the prize in the light of their flashlights. They were congratulating each other and just starting to move to their exit strategy when they heard the sound. 3 loud bangs behind them, so sharp they split the silence of the room. To Rose, each sounded like a shotgun blast.
So please, tell me about yourself. There's really not that much to tell. I've lived in Stevens Mill my whole life. My brother and I are homeschooled, and I work at our family business.
That tells me more than you may realize.
It tells me you're a leader from a family of leaders. Your father is a successful self-made businessman, and your parents have taken it upon themselves to oversee your education personally. They've given you and your brother both academic training and practical vocational education. Furthermore, when we first met, you looked me in the eye and shook my hand with confidence, while many girls your age would have been intimidated.
Her logical, analytical mind clicked on. His red face. The way he'd whispered the invitation in a way no one else could hear. Kind of. Wait a second. Had he been asking her on a date? To go out for ice cream? Bethany stifled a scream. She might have startled Dr. Bradford.
Where are we?
She asked as they sailed through an intersection.
I couldn't read the sign.
I don't know. We'll get out of here and find your friends. Just follow the road. But she couldn't. There was standing water in the road ahead. They hit the state road heading toward the river doing 60, and the car behind them was still there. A bang told them something had just hit the car. Dax's hand was on her head. Rose, get down!
I'm driving!
They're shooting! The car left the road. She couldn't control it on the wet grass. Rose hit the brakes, but they slid. Trees loomed up, illuminated specters with clawing branches in her headlights. Rose screamed, twisted the wheel, recognizing just too late how close to the riverbank they were.
God help us!
The prayer came out in a long wail, a last-ditch effort at a miracle. The car began to spin. The last thing Rose saw was water.